Welcome back to another episode of Exploring Shasta County History. I'm your host, Jeremy Tuggle, at a very historic mining property. This is part of the Salt Creek group of mines. I was out here at a local geocache trying to find my friend James's hide that he had out here. Ended up being missing, but still, it brought me to this mine, which I've never been to before. I've written about the Corrine mine before in the Salt Creek group of mines, but this is the second mine belonging to that group that I've been at. So let me flip my camera around. Shout out to James Hunick. Thanks, buddy.
The Salt Creek group of mines, which included the Bonanza, Corrine, Gold Coin, Jumbo, and the Phoenix claims, are located here. This isn't the Corrine mine, it's one of the others situated on this mining property. However, the Corrine mine was the largest lucrative producer of gold amongst them. A miner and prospector by the name of E.P. Connor owned the mine in 1897. That year, Connor had an Arastra built on his Salt Creek mining property. The Arastra measured at 10 inches in diameter, and it was used to help crush the ore. A ditch was dug by his miners from Salt Creek to the mining claims on the property. When the water was available, it assisted the miners in the extraction of the ore they sought after. In later years, the Arastra was torn down and was replaced by a stamp mill. I'm currently at the base of the nearest tailing pile, one of two small tailing piles. This one is the nearest one to the road that you see me walking on, but this one has, of the majority of the two, the most quartz situated upon it. As I browse the area and scan it, showing you what's around, the stamp mill crushed the rock in a vertical position rather than a circular position like an Arastra did. In 1901, C. Watson and W. D. Watson acquired a lease from Connor to work the mining property. The Watson brothers were exploring in a cross-cut tunnel of 100 feet on the property, and they cut out new drifts which were 3 feet on the ledge of the tunnel. Drifts were slightly horizontal passageways which followed a vein of ore. They were also working on a series of upraises at this mining property. Coming into view on the screen is another small tailing pile in between the caved-in adit and the plugged mine shaft. I'm approaching the caved-in adit now. This is the main adit entry into this portion of the Salt Creek group of mines here at this location. It does look caved in, but if you get past the poison oak, it looks like you could dig a lot of that rock out down at the bottom near the portico of the adit there. And so I would say right now it's actually caved in. In 1915, the Corrine mining property included 160 acres of land, also known as Salt Creek Group of Mines. It was owned by E.P. Connor and J.C. Connor of Reading. They hired 2 miners to operate the mine that year. The property contained 4 tunnels ranging between 60 to 430 feet long and a 110-foot shaft in which their miners toiled away in as they extracted the ore. The gold is mixed in with sulfides. It also contained a 200-foot pay chute, which was 15 inches wide. The Connor siblings placed a 5-stamp mill on the property, which weighed 750 pounds in stamps. It crushed the rock for them. That way they could obtain the ore on the property. They also placed one will-free table on the property as well. Will-free tables were concentrating tables used by miners for preliminary scaling. A year later, the production of the Corrine mine stopped and the mine laid idle and abandoned. So did the rest of the property. The production notes for this mining property were not kept. On July 23, 2018, the car fire, which began near the junction of Car Powerhouse Road and Highway 299 West at Whiskeytown District, ravaged places in its course of destruction from there to this historic mining site. The fire burnt through Salt Creek's channel and burned through parts of the Salt Creek group of mines. Today, it's part of the Ket Mining District, due to the boundaries of the Lower Springs Mining District changing.
Alright folks, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you on the next episode. This is Exploring Shasta County History.